Unlucky Jack says, this is so true. After high school and getting into work, I've been a huge slacker, from dropping manga projects to quitting halfway, although I am getting better. Look, it's difficult in this day and age to stay committed, especially to long-term projects. It's really, really tough because there's a lot of different distractions out there that are extremely appealing, that give you immediate gratification. They release your dopamine constantly. There's never a moment where your dopamine isn't being released these days. It could be a notification going off on your phone. It could be anything. The funny thing is that we once got gratification. We once got that hit of dopamine release simply by drinking water. Do you know that you get a dopamine release just from drinking water? Right? So when you found water, you'd be rewarded for it through your own biology to encourage you to keep on seeking out water. Same with food. Same with building something, building a hut, or achieving something. It could have been anything, but the thing is that we get that false sense of achievement now, and from left, right, and center, from things that really have no impact, that have no substance whatsoever, that are intangible, that say nothing about what it is we are capable of achieving. And the cool thing about it is that if we're able to detach a little bit more from that dopamine releasing stuff, those drugs you could call them, because that's exactly what drugs do, is they release massive amounts of dopamine to get you hooked. That's why we can't keep off social media. That's why we can't stop playing video games. This is a fact, not conspiracy, I promise you. But the more we can avoid that stuff, the more we can click back into being gratified and feeling accomplished through things like our art, things that we're actually putting time and commitment into that truly matter, that mean something, that aren't just a waste of time and energy, that don't drain us unnecessarily, but give us something back for the time that we're investing into them. So it's not really your fault. I mean, there's just so many distractions out there these days that are turning us into people who are lazy, even in the face of the things that we tell ourselves we care the most about, the things that we should be working the hardest toward, that we're simply not. And so we've really got to work hard to redirect ourselves to ensure that we can complete those manga or comic book projects. There's things that do require extended periods of time where you're not going to be gratified. You're going to have to delay that gratification. And typically, the longer we have to work on something and the more extended that gratification delay becomes, the greater the outcome will be.